I think that income and wealth inequality is one of the biggest problems in the world right now. Perhaps well, I'm not going to say the biggest problem facing humanity, because we definitely have environmental issues that could, wipe us all out regardless of how much money we have. But it is one of the biggest issues facing humanity right now. And so I wanna participate. So a lot of you have sent super chats into the show. Normally, I just do absolutely nothing with those. But today, we're going to have some fun. So I am going to match you guys, and then I am going to 5x that number, and I am going to buy GameStop, and we're going to ride it into the ground. So that is my personal guarantee of quality. Because as much as it's very clear that I do not fully understand the mechanisms at work, what I enjoy very, very much is people who are extremely wealthy for doing absolutely nothing and them losing their money because a bunch of small guys teamed up to stick it to them. I love it because you know what? I'm not exactly poor. I can afford to match all of these. I can afford to kiss that money goodbye and never see it again. So it's not like it's not like, these people are campaigning for me. This is not to save me or anything like that. But I do actually work for my money. So that's a key difference. Like when we make videos, we actually, at least I believe, are creating some kind of actual value. We're not just shifting money around. You guys remember Ivan, who used to work at Linus Media Group? So he had a really great story that he loved to tell. He's told it to me at least 3 or 4 times in the time I've known him. So he goes, a son walks up to, or a father's getting some food out of the fridge. His son walks up and he says, "Papa, what do you do for work?" And his dad opens up the fridge, takes out a ham, okay? And then,
yeah, he told me this story.
And then of course he has. Takes out the ham and puts it back in the fridge. And the son goes, "Sorry, I don't really understand." And his dad goes, "Well, that's what I do. I take something from here and I put it over here." And his son goes, "Well, but you took the ham and you just put it back. How do you make any money?" And the dad goes, "Ah, yes, but do you see my fingers? They're greasy." And it's like, yeah, dipping your fingers into just a little bit of everyone else actually doing any work. I don't respect it. I'm sorry. I just don't respect it. So that's what we're doing. And
What? Some big super chats?
Oh,
some big super chats?
This
I told you. Okay,
I was expecting.
We were talking before the show, and he said 5x, and I said you should do 2x. I said you should do 2x, or you should do like equal value.
Yvonne's gonna kill me, but I'm a man of my word. I will not let down the rocket ship to the moon. All right. We're up to $2,000.
You're what? You're over $2,000?
We were up to, now we're at, it's moving very fast, sir.
So you got $2,000, so that's 10,000.
That's 10. So that's 10.
Nice.
Okay.
To the moon.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change the tab over there. I'm going to move to the stream analytics. And okay, let's go ahead and move on to one of our other topics. So other meme stocks.
Yeah, I don't think we're quite done.
Yeah, other meme stocks that people have been investing on to similarly put pressure on short sellers are AMC. There was some super small oil company that spiked like 1,000% or something like that. Silver is projected, it hasn't really done anything yet, but it's projected to be another big squeeze, another big short squeeze. So what a short squeeze is, and this one I understand, that's when there's a whole bunch of very large shorts on the stock and you drive it up, squeezing the people who are holding short positions. So the more large hedge funds are shorting a stock, the more you can effectively squeeze them out and force them to bail. And there's a whole timing to this that r/Wall Street Bets is all kind of got figured out. People who know a lot more than me. But what's really cool about AMC in particular is as someone who actually loves movies, but doesn't really, I'm not really the biggest fan of the theater industry necessarily, but like, I don't want it to be gone. What something like this does is if people invest in AMC and actually hold, if you really do hold, it might just get them through the pandemic, which, I mean, I wouldn't mind independent theaters making a return either, but, you know, that business model might have sailed already as it is anyway. And I'd rather have movie theaters to go to than not have movie theaters to go to. So that's pretty cool. If for no other reason than it really demonstrates the power of the small guy when mobilized by something like the internet. So massive, massive respect to Wall Street Bets. I will apparently be doing my part to the tune of,
oh, there's a long show left.
At least 20 grand so far. Yvonne is going to lose her I'm going to enjoy this water from lttstore.com. It may be the last water I ever drink.
Maybe take a trip to the store real quick. Subscribe to Floatplane. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. You know what, though? You know what? I'm good for it. I'm good for it. I am happy to do my part. I don't typically, like, I have one investment. It's like something Yvonne arranged through like our bank because it's like a taxation optimization thing. To be clear, it is optimization, not evasion or even avoidance, because what it's doing is it's optimizing the when I will pay the taxes, not if. So I have to have, it's like something trust, something. I have to have like a stocks type investment in order to, anyway, whatever. So I have that. I don't even know how much it is, but other than that, I own zero crypto. I own zero stocks. The main reason for stocks is as an influencer, I think it's unethical for me to own stocks, like for realsies. I mean, this is some meme shit right here. This is not real. This is not real investing. And then as for crypto, I bought into the hype train more than I probably should have in 2018. I ate it real hard on that one. And I'm just like, you know what? Once bitten, twice shy. I'm gonna go back to what I always believed in. I always believed in earning money by going out and getting your hands dirty. And maybe not your hands. Maybe it's your brain writing about technology muscles, whatever it is. I believe in creating actual value. And I think what we do creates actual value. We inform people, we entertain people. That's something the world needs. So this will be, I mean, I'm going to have to get Wealth Simple, right? I'm going to have to get Wealth Simple.
I think so. You also know that I don't do this.
Yeah, I know. Man. Okay. So I'm downloading Wealth Simple Trade. Okay. So I'm getting that. We're working on that. I mean, I thought you got, okay. I don't know why I thought this. I thought it was going to be like double, you know, like a typical WAN show.
No.
Super chat haul. So I was thinking like,
I don't know why you thought that.
I don't know, like $5,000. Like I thought I'd be able to do this on my credit card.
I think you might be touching 50 by the end of the show.
Shh, don't encourage them. Oh, that is a lot. That's not the kind of thing that I really do. Research firm S3 calculates that short sellers have lost $5 billion on GameStop so far this year. At least 2 have seen their stakes completely wiped out. AMC spiked 260% when trading began on Wednesday, and hashtag SaveAMC is trending on Twitter. In a massive upset to the online community of small-time buyers, online trading provider Robinhood restricted buying of GME and AMC stocks, prompting a swift class action lawsuit. Yeah, so this is why they were getting review bombed, and this is why it was justified. Yeah. Because basically the only reason for Robinhood to restrict trading of these stocks is to protect hedge fund jackasses. Like, so why? That's the only possible logical reason for them to do that. So people are justifiably mad as especially, do you know about the, like, while the stock was not able to be traded by retail investors, apparently they were trading back and forth between themselves to lower the price. Do you know about this? Have you heard about this? Yeah. So that's some pretty disgusting manipulation right there. Robinhood has since re-enabled trading, and the SEC has started to step in, vowing to protect retail investors. Yeah.
The quote doesn't make it sound like that, and there are some things like I don't understand it at all, and I might get flamed for this. But as far as my my limited understanding does go, there is some amount of reason for why Robinhood turned things off. Doing it when they did, Robinhood specifically turning it off, and the other like highly professional services being able to still trade was very problematic. There's lots of like bad things that came with it. But for reasons that I don't understand, Robinhood was like having lots of issues due to, I believe, the leverage that was going on because so many people were diving into it, and the like risk that Robinhood was taking on or something. I don't understand it, but like it was apparently a big problem for Robinhood.
And they required $1 billion injection of money to stay afloat, apparently.
Yeah, so like they were having trouble.
Now there's been some other just like kind of meme crap that doesn't really have anything to do with the social movement. Dogecoin spiked like crazy. It went up like hundreds of %. Elon probably holds at least some responsibility for that, tweeting some dog magazine meme picture thing. And then he added,
I just want to interject one quick second. I heard about this too, and I forgot to mention it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Robinhood was selling people's shares, like for them. But I've heard two sides of this. Like one guy, apparently they sold 4,500 of his shares for like $118 each, so he lost like an incredible amount of money.
Well, you shouldn't do that.
But then, again, this is all like I've heard this from like random people. I don't know, but I've heard that the only shares that they were selling were shares that were bought on leverage.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, like I think Robinhood was like deep in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Not saying it justifies actions, but there was stuff going on there.
All right. So what was I talking about there for a second? Yeah, Wall Street's losing their collective minds. Right. So there's been some nonsense. Elon tweeted, or didn't tweet, but just added Bitcoin to his profile, and people lost their minds. I was actually up replying to emails while this was happening. I had like Dogecoin up, and I had what did I have? I had CoinMarketCap up. And so I was just like watching the crypto spikes. I don't own any of it. I still don't. But Bitcoin just like shot up 20% in like an hour or something like that. I was like, what's going on? So I go on Twitter and it's like, oh, okay, it's Elon again. Actually, it's funny. Floatplane had some really choice words about Elon talking about not selling things you don't have. Full self-driving, wasn't that promised by 2020 Elon?
Yeah, lots of things.
So, this is
so both chats, by the way. I'm not checking YouTube right now, but Twitch and Floatplane are both suggesting that you set some form of cap.
I mean, oh man.
The only reason why I'm even suggesting it is because both chats are suggesting it. Like this isn't like, and now that I'm saying it, like Twitch chat is like cap it. Yes, please cap it.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'm going to cap it at 50K.
Okay. That's a lot. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that should be cool.
All right. Okay.
Somebody said 69,420.
Yeah. How about 50?
Yeah.
How about 50? All right. So in other related news, Google removed negative Robinhood reviews. This is a whole kind of thing. Some users, so man, what was their Google's policies explicitly prohibit reviews intended to manipulate an app's rating, and the company says it has a system that combines human intelligence with machine learning to detect and enforce policy violations in ratings and reviews. James says, so he was the one who wrote up this story for the WAN show, isn't every review intended to manipulate an app's rating? And this is a case where people were actually upset about a legitimate failure of the product to deliver the functionality that it said it would. Google says it specifically took action on reviews that it felt confident violated those policies. And what we don't know is if Google had a high degree of certainty that a great number of these reviews were created by bots.
I have almost no input on this, and I can essentially guarantee you that there was a high amount of those that were bots. I also guarantee you there was a high amount of those that weren't. I'm just sure there was a ton of reviews. This was a massive thing, and it was seeing the rounds for sure.
Yeah, this movement is so much bigger than it initially appears to be. Like, you could look at r/Wall Street Bets and be like, oh yeah, it's got like 100,000 upvotes. This is not 100,000 people. This is like...
I was telling Linus a story before the show started. I was having some computer issues yesterday, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And like it felt like CPU problems, but you know how rare those are. And like it was just weird things I was having trouble with. Like I was typing in Slack, and my text input was delayed, which is always like a really, really bad sign. I was really trying to figure out what was going on. And then I was like, I wonder if I'm just getting like overflowed by the Wall Street Bets Discord. I left the Wall Street Bets Discord, and there was no problems anymore. I didn't even have it open.
Do you have like an 8-core CPU or something?
5960X.
Yeah.
So like it's a little old now, but it's not a lightweight by any means. Like this should have no problem with a Discord chat that wasn't even the selected Discord chat, and Discord wasn't even like maximized on my screen. It was minimized for hours. Like I had nothing to do with Discord, and it was lagging out my computer almost as a whole. Like holy, I don't know.
Unreal.
That was oh, people are saying if you set the cap even lower, if you set the cap at $42,069.
That's okay. No, I'm a man of my word. I said 50, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah, people are just saying that because it's even more memey, but I hear you.
That's okay. That's okay. I already said it.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta make some money real quick here, if you guys don't mind.